Oh, well, guys, I think I have made it over the cold I had. Tell you, it was something else. I started feeling good probably about a week ago. And I mean, it's so cold now, it's going to go down to 5 degrees above zero here, I think, Sunday and Monday. So, riding season's over. So I got the Harley, I got the camera on top of the saddlebag. I got Harley sitting in here. I have my little heater over there going. It's cold in the garage, but nothing like it was when I had my old garage door. When I had the wooden garage door up, you can come in here and you can blow vapor out of your mouth. Now, I'm not blowing vapor anymore. So it's probably like maybe 40 in here, maybe 45. But I should put a thermometer in here. And hey, my laundry room sewer backed up again. So I had to snake it out. And I got an electric sewer auger. And here, what happened was the last time I used it, I didn't know how to use it properly. So the the snake cable got in a knot inside the drum, and when I was pulling it out, I hurt my back a little bit naturally. So my back's now starting to feel a little good, and I was able to get the knot out because what I had to do, I had there's like two openings on the face of the drum. I had to cut those open. Well, I had to cut some metal off in order to get my hand inside there to pull the cable out. So that's what I had to do. And so I finally got the knot out of the sewer auger cable, the snake, and I was like, able to snake out my drain again. And I finally got the sewer auger working the way it should, because the way what was happening before is it wasn't feeding the snake. And here I didn't know how to properly adjust it. So I finally figured out how to properly adjust it. So now it feeds the snake. So I think what I'm going to do is, because what I do is whenever I snake it out, I use my hose. I use my garden hose too. And I turn the garden hose water on hot. I put the garden hose in the sewer and I snake it out. That way the water will help push the debris out. But I don't think I'm going far enough in the line. I think my pipe clogs up right around where I'm sitting. Now what I need to do is I have a bigger thing I got to put on the end of that line, and come spring I'm going to properly clean that pipe out. I'm going to properly do it. And I'll tell you guys, it's a mess. No matter how careful you are, you get the sewer crap on your pants. Your hands, even if you use gloves, your hands are still black with sewer sludge. I had to wash this. I had to wash my pants. I, I cut my I cut my hand all up reaching inside the drum, but I got it working. And thank God I didn't damage the sewer auger. But I will tell you what, for any of you that are thinking of buying a sewer auger, an electric one's nice. Make sure you get the one that has an open front where you can see the line. In case of it, see what I found out is if that snake gets tangled up inside the drum, you're going to have a heck of a time untangling it. Now, if you get the one that has the opening, it's not like a drum. It's kind of like a cage where all the line coils up in. If you get that kind, then you can get your hand in there and untangle the line. That's the mistake I made when I got that auger. I should have got the one with a cage. But like everything else, You learn by doing. You learn by experience. That's my first sewer auger. I am thinking of getting another one though. I'm thinking of getting the one that has the cage in the front. Electric. Has to be electric. You know, I noticed a lot of plumbers, they have manual ones where you feed the line. I mean, the line still goes in a circular direction, but they have to feed it. Maybe that's why they like the manual, because the electric ones sometimes aren't reliable. But you know, I don't do that for a living, guys. It's just for the house here, so I'm going to stay with electric. I still have that the spoke torque wrench. I don't think I'm up to doing that just yet. My back still hurts a little bit because I hurt my back on that sewer there. When I was pulling the line, it got stuck. I felt a sharp pain in my back. You know, what I need to do, guys, is I need to go to a back doctor. You know, and my insurance only covers 80% of that. I don't know. Maybe I need steroid shots in my back. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it because I've had this back problem now for about a couple years. You know, it's I forget the name I want to use. It's not habitual. There's another name for it. But I should go see a back doctor. I should. I think that's all I need. I think I just need a steroid shot on each side. Hopefully that'll bring my muscles back. But I'm feeling a lot better. Thank God. I'm able to do my job at work. It's just the only thing. My neck's better. I can actually turn my head now. That's the only thing hurting me is my back. So I don't, guys. I don't know how I'm going to work up till I'm 67 years old, man. I don't know. At the end of this year, I'll be 65. I don't know. If I didn't have my Jeep payment, guys, I'd retire at the end of the year. I really would. But I don't know how I'm going to do it. So, all right. I'll catch you guys till later. If I don't get on here, I'm probably not going to make another video before Christmas. Happy holidays for everybody.